Welcome back to Nortex Radio, episode 34. And we talked last week. It was either going to be a really good week or a really, really shitty episode. But we're on the good side.
We're definitely on the good side. Man, this could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a bad fucking episode. But
Bad.
Mavs, we'll start there. First playoff win since we won it all in 2011. We got Dallas, any team, past the first round, thankfully. Not a first round exit. Luka, first playoff win. Great times right now for the Dallas Mavericks. A team that granted we were the higher seed, but a team that we were kind of worried about going up against, especially starting out 2 games without Luka. But 4-2, win in 6 versus Utah, and really should have won it in 5. So, other than game 1, we had no problems with this fucking series.
Nope. Man, this is like so. Throughout like regular season, we are kind of masked with like Cowboys stuff and Cowboys like up and down stuff, and we haven't really got to get into Mavs. And when we fucking clinched the other night, like I was like this might be like one of the first times like we're really gonna get to hit like how cool this is for like us as Mavs fans, everybody that listens as Mavs fans, like everything that you just said, like we haven't done this since 11 when we won the whole thing. And I mean, just to double down on what you said, like we very easily should have won in 5. And like if we didn't really look like we had the level of struggles that, like, especially like big time analysts, like no one picked Dallas to win the series.
Yeah.
And there's some people, I don't know for sure, but like I want to say maybe JJ Redick, maybe not, don't quote me, but like he picked like Utah to 4.
Yeah.
Like I know for sure I had the list, and it was all like Kendrick Perkins, JJ, all those people. And I know for sure no one picked Dallas to win the series.
Yeah.
And I also know that there was someone that picked Dallas to get swept in 4. And it's like,
Damn.
We
At Old Takes Exposed.
Dude, we looked good. We talked about the Rudy stuff, and we talked about, I mean, Dwight Powell like stepping up. We talked about Spencer stepping up, and like we looked good, dude.
It's a fucking team.
Yeah, it really is, man. Like I was watching that work, and I was just like, this is like, I mean, like you said, 5 should have been out of there at 5. 6 got a little hairy at the end, but it's still like, especially for us, like this Nortex base that we have, like it was a like much more of a peaceful feeling that we're used to. It's like, and when we get to the stars, we'll fucking understand that. But like, I was like, dude, after that game was over, I was like, I'm still riding this Mavs high. Especially like going in tomorrow night. Like,
and we're going into the best team this year.
Yeah.
And I'm confident right now. Like I'm not that nervous.
Yeah. I honestly, yeah, like confidence still probably be like holding back. Like I probably need to be humbled a little bit. Like, yeah. Especially going into Phoenix, but
yeah.
After we won the other night, and everybody's like, "Oh man," and I was just, I was like, I love it, but I'm not really super surprised. Like we've been talking about it for like 3 months now, like essentially
since the trade deadline.
Ever since the trade, man. Like that's what fucking capstoned whatever we were building. Like,
yeah,
I did it. So, dude, it's fucking high times in Mavs land right now. We're fucking rolling, dude. We have some momentum going into tomorrow. Like,
yeah, and all year it's been defense.
Yep.
as wild as it is, if you just fair weather fall along, you don't think that. You're thinking of your Luka. You're seeing all this Jalen shit. Like, you're thinking it's just offense, just dominating everything. No, it's the fucking defense. I know at one point, I don't know if we finished with it, we were averaging the lowest points per game given up. And that's what we did this series. A very good fucking Utah team where good big man. Well, we're not going for rebounds. We're just going to knock it away. I mean, we're doing the little things right. It is making us better than teams that maybe we shouldn't be.
Yep.
But everybody thinks it's all offense because of Luka and Jalen and what you're seeing. But the defense is fucking winning this shit. In Game 5, biggest win of the series, 102-77. Bogdanovich, 2 points. Donovan Mitchell, 9 points. Mike Conley, 4 points. Jordan Clarkson had 20. Jordan Clarkson played great. He had a great series. But we were going to make Jordan beat us. We weren't going to let Donovan beat us. So, I mean, the defense has done everything right. And that is why now I'm confident going into Phoenix right now because defense wins championships. And if you can't fucking score, you can't win.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I agree with the defense statement. And I also think like Phoenix compared to Utah, it's like somebody might say it's a hot take. I think DeAndre Ayton is less of a threat than Rudy Gobert was.
Yeah.
And we talked about it last week. I mean, you brought it up and you're like, hey, you know, whoever brought it up to Deepow and to Spencer and to everyone down low, you know, like, yeah, we're not going to out rebound him, but
yeah,
we are going to make sure that he doesn't get rebounds.
Yeah.
Like, and I like you implement that same mindset and same strategy, especially against DeAndre Ayton.
Completely rad.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. That's what a coachable team will do.
I'm trying not to do the whole like Cowboys season like this feels good, things look right, but it stretched like 102-77, dude. Like after that, like man, that was the game. Like you said, we knew the offense was there. Jalen came out for 40. Before that, like everybody knows what Luka could do. He worked his way into MVP talk. Spencer's gone off when needed. Dorian early in the season showed his potential, like, but then we come out and hold that team with Mike Conley, former All-Star. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's All-Star. I mean, Bogdanovich.
It's been fucking deadly.
Fucking a pain in everyone's ass is the nicest way to say it.
Yeah.
77 points.
Yeah.
So that's the cherry on top right there, man. That's not the game that clinched the series for us, but holy shit.
Yeah.
That showed some real, I think that showed some Phoenix fans, some Phoenix coaching staff, some stuff maybe people weren't really thinking about in Dallas. So
yeah, I guarantee a lot of them were looking to play in Utah.
Yeah.
And they weren't ready for this.
Yeah.
Then we go to Game 6, the clincher, 98-96. The scoring was great that night. Dorian, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 points. Luka, 9, 8, 24. Jalen, 3, 2, and 24. Spencer, 1, 2, and 19. I mean, it's not a me mentality. I mean, we've seen Jalen go off, but also at times he needed to whenever we didn't have Luka. But it's like nobody is being selfish about it. Ball movement's great. Defense is great. Picking up screens is great. Like, it is such a big team, little me mentality right now. And I think that is everybody's whatever's going on in the locker room, everybody's bought in. So that is why my confidence is high, and I think that we can take this shit a long fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, like even if you look at the comparison between Game 6 and Game 5, you're like, oh, you gave up 77 and then like 96.
96.
Sub 100 in a professional level playoff basketball game. I'm cool with that, especially with that roster. Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Bogdanovich, Rudy Gobert. That's wild to me. And it's like you said, like there's so many. I would say probably the last 7-8 minutes for sure, but you could probably go back and look throughout the game, like other teams with other star caliber players, like that player's taking the shot every time. Minnesota, Cat's taking that shot every time. Memphis, Jaw's taking the shot. LA, it's LeBron, blah, blah, blah. Spencer hit a huge three down the stretch. Dorian stepped right into one.
Yep.
Luka is making the extra pass. Jalen's making the extra pass in transition. And it's like you said, these are like Luka, obviously a franchise player. Like Jalen is a franchise name now. But also, so are these other guys. They might not be franchise players, but they're franchise names. Every legitimate Mavs fan can go out there and tell you, I know exactly who Spencer Dinwiddie is. I know exactly who Dorian Finney-Smith is. Like, I know exactly who Dwight Powell is. Yeah, and it's because of shit like that. Like, it's very much like what you said. Like, it's as cliche and cheesy as it sounds. Like, it really does seem like J Kidd has put this, like, this is not an I thing. Like, this is not a me thing. So, like, whatever, NBA, whoever, you guys can fucking say it's cheesy, it's cliche, but it's really fucking fundamental team basketball and like, pretty fucking good at it.
Yeah, if you're watching and paying attention, it's nobody like, hey, please take us to the promised land. It's everybody buying in.
Yeah.
Doing the little things right. And we dominated that series. I mean, there's a couple close games, but we dominated that series. Like I said, we should have won it 5. We got beat fair and square game 1, but after that, we should have won the next 4. Yep. Game 6, though, fucking Bogdanovich wide open for 3 to win it, to force a game 7. I think he was too open.
Yeah. Oh, I'm totally on board with that. I hate that for the man.
The dude hit so many clutch shots this fucking series. And then the one to keep them from going home just fucking bricks it.
Yep.
It was a beautiful sight to see.
I hate it. I hate it for him, Damn the luck.
Yeah.
Fucking.
When he got the ball, I was like, fuck, we just lost.
Yeah, and he did, man, the move and everything. I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, set it up perfect.
I was like,
But, yeah, Phoenix this week, best team in the league this year. But we're riding in, feeling pretty high. Pretty fucking happy where we're at, how we're playing.
Wild, dude. Shit is wild.
Anything left on the Mavs?
Dude, tomorrow night we're fucking just like we said starting this, man. It feels like we're on one of those highs from the season, and like it feels like a good time to get hot, and I think we're there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll be locked in tomorrow night. So this series with Phoenix, I mean, I hope I'm not fucking eating crow a week from today, but this series with Phoenix is about to be a burner, man.
Next week could be the same as this. It could be really, really good or really fucking bad.
Yeah, that's what's so great about this. Is that's just gonna be the disclaimer for every episode for the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like,
and then we're gonna end with either the best episode ever or the fucking worst. Our brothers in American Airlines. We're going to the playoffs. We snuck into the playoffs. And we stumbled on into the wild card 1 spot.
Dude.
This week, the way we played, I was like, we're going to fuck ourselves out of even making it.
You.
The way we played, I was like, we're literally going to miss the fucking playoffs. And it's like your buddy, just shit-faced drunk, making a fucking fool of himself at the bar. But somehow the chick goes home.
That's exactly right.
We looked like fucking fools. Shouldn't have even made it, and we stumble into wild card 1. We thought we were going to Colorado, and we're not.
Weirdest shit ever. If you would have told me that giving up 4 unanswered goals to the Arizona Coyotes and beating Anaheim's 3rd goaltender.
Emergency.
I mean, essentially by 1 goal, if you don't count the empty netter.
Yeah.
Would have landed us the best possible spot. I honestly, I probably would have said, "Yep." No, the fucking Stars. I'd been like,
yeah. No other team would do this shit. But if you're talking Stars, I'll put fucking money on it. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
and it fucking happens.
That last day, like everyone's 82nd game was the weirdest shit. Like the fucking Panthers got beat by the Canadians like 10-2.
Yeah, fucking outrageous.
Everybody's like, well, look who the Panthers were playing. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they're still professional hockey players.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, but dude, it's like you said. I mean, I guess, yeah. Like, it's fucking Dallas Stars. I probably would have put money on it if you would have told me that's how it's gonna happen. I'd be like, yep.
Hey, so much that we figured we were going to be wild card 2 after we clinched. Like there was literally damn near no hope of being wild card 1. Did you see the Tyler Seguin story?
Is it the Beebs thing?
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah, I didn't get the whole.
There's a 1% chance that we're going to Calgary and not Colorado.
Yeah.
And so we played Tuesday. They said the team would already be there. Sagan bought tickets to go see Justin Bieber to go to his concert. And we ended up getting a wild card 1 out of fucking nowhere. He's missing his concert.
That's wild to me. It's like, even just on that topic, since it's the last 2 things we hit on, and I know like we posted about it from the main count the other day, like that the logistics and like all the shit that goes on at AAC is crazy with that. Like, you got the Mavs that are going to be in some for a series, Stars are going to be in some for a series. Like, but honestly, like neither one of them were projected to be doing what we're going to be doing this week. So
yeah,
I don't know, like logistically with everyone like going on at AAC, like, and the teams that like are scheduled, that's got to be a fucking headache, man.
Have you seen the schedule?
I glanced at it.
So, all right. Sorry, a little technical difficulties, but thankfully for y'all, it wasn't as long of a break as it was for us. But we've said it before. We're going to say it again. We're not that tech savvy. Zoom shut down on us. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
I am.
So any of you smart motherfuckers out there.
We recovered. It's just a little halftime break.
Yeah. Anybody knows shit about computers, just give us advice, even if we don't need it. It may lead us in the right direction. But we were talking schedule this week. Tomorrow, Monday, Mavs Suns, game 1, 9:00. Tuesday, Stars Flames, game 1, 9:00. Wednesday, Mavs Suns, game 2, 9:00. Thursday, Stars Flames, game 2, 9 o'clock. Friday, Suns Mavs, game 3, 8:30. Saturday, Flames Stars, game 3, 8:30. Sunday, Suns Mavs, game 4, 2:30. Monday, Flames Stars, game 4, 8:30. Get your fucking naps in because we're going to be up late every night.
Yeah, get the naps in, boys and girls. But holy shit.
Go West Coast sports.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, it probably doesn't really hurt too much for me because I'm a night shift guy. But,
yeah.
Whoa.
That's 9 to 5ers are going to hurt.
That hurts for the everyday man. That's fucking rough, dude. Not even getting started until 9 o'clock every night.
Yeah, that means that's going to be after midnight every night.
Every night. Boy.
Going to be get off work, take a shower, take a nap, wake up, eat something easy, watch the game.
Yeah. Solid. I mean, good life. Good life.
Going to be, like we said, either a really good week, really bad week. Going to be very exciting week. At least the adrenaline will be pumping. 2 playoffs at once is just fucking fun. But like we've said 1,000 times, if you're not a hockey guy or girl, if you're not a hockey person, and you're half-ass thinking, I might check it out. I can't find nothing on TV. I can't sleep. Turn this shit on.
Yep.
And it will blow your fucking mind and probably become your favorite sport.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to say. That's it.
Yep. Shit is wild.
Follow us along, live tweet, all that good shit. Draft week for the Cowboys. I'm indifferent.
I'm going to start, just get this out of the way. I'm starting by saying I'm glad this isn't a Patriots podcast.
Yeah.
Because no one has a fucking clue what they did.
Yeah, that is very true. That's probably the best way to start this.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
If at any point during this you're listening and you're just you're feeling overwhelmed by some of these picks that we're talking about, just remember that
we're not the Patriots.
We're not the Patriots.
Could have been worse. And I'm not even trying to say that it's bad. But until we see it, it's going to be questioned.
Yeah.
A lot of the draft. Tyler Smith, tackle out of Tulsa, first round pick. A lot of people were saying, oh, he had 3rd round grade, this, that, the other. I don't remember who it was. They said there was one GM that said he wasn't going to make it out of the 1st round. Makes me feel better. The dude has raw strength. You can tell he's a freak. Our biggest issue is what we just had walk out the door with Connor Williams. We were glad to see him go. But penalties. Connor Williams didn't have the fucking strength that Tyler does, which is a positive. But we're trying to get rid of penalties. We're bringing in a guy with penalties, but at least he is more dominant. And I said this the other day talking about it, and it's a silver lining. I'd rather give up 10 yards than a hurt quarterback. At the end of the day.
Yep.
At the end of the day, that's my silver lining. But the dude has raw fucking power. So I'm not trying to jump ship on it already. I know a lot of people are fucking pissed, but I'm trying to say it's okay. And I'm gonna keep telling myself that until we get to see the actual product on the field.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair. I honestly think I don't know, I want to say like 22 on. of the first round. Like it was just weird all around. Not just for us. I mean, I don't.
Actually, all around one was weird.
Yeah. Like I don't think that Tyler Smith isn't a bad pick, and like maybe it was so weird to everyone because it wasn't the like maybe the most obvious or whatever. But I mean, I'm with you. Like I do honestly feel like, I'm sorry if you listen to this, but we can't get any worse than Connor Williams.
Yeah.
Like sorry if you listen to this, Connor Williams, but holy shit, man. Like,
and he only gave up 2 sacks in 23 games. So Connor Williams, with all those penalties, gave up more than 2 sacks. So, I mean, that's my silver lining. I will take 10 yards every once in a while to keep Dak from getting fucking smoked. But 2 sacks in 23 games, I don't give a shit if you're throwing penalties in there with that. That's still insane. So try not to lose it too bad early. Hey, there were people that questioned the Micah pick.
Yeah.
There was lots of people that questioned that. Why the fuck do we take this guy? And look at him. The best fucking player on the team. Behind Zach.
Yeah.
We love our little line. Yeah, and Passion Johnson, the AAC or ACC fucking defensive player of the year, fell in our lap. We took Tyler. We had our minds made up. I will say that. Same way with round 2. Sam Williams. We had no doubt in our mind that's who we were taking. If he would have went off the board, I think our war room would have shit their fucking pants.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 rounds, we had our minds made up. That's the guy we're taking. That's who we're rolling with.
Yeah. That was right, because wasn't that when we passed on Nakobe Dean and everyone was kind of like a little internal freak out too. And then I read a lot about it, and I think where did it came from?
Nakobe?
No, the story I read. I think it came from like Inside the Star or something like that. But they said that like you said, like this was 170% a Dan Quinn pick. He was like, this is who I want. I worked out with him like Ole Miss Pro Day. Like essentially the way that I read the story was like Dan Quinn knew this was his pick. This was his guy. Like weeks ago. And
that makes me feel better.
Right. Oh, well, that's what the story said too. It's like, are you going to tell the guy who turned your defense around? No. Like
exactly. I'm going to trust Dan.
Yeah.
If that's what he says, fuck, hey, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. And also the more I read into that and started thinking about it, like that does make me feel a little better about, the first round. We're passing up on Florida State. We're passing up on, the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. We're doing this. We can drop Micah back to a true linebacker, and we got another edge rusher, and blah blah blah. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I do watch SEC football. I don't watch Ole Miss football, so I can't tell you a lot about this guy. But yeah, I mean, he's listed as a linebacker. He's got experience playing edge. I know Lane Kiffin he's a huge offensive guy, but if there's anyone that's going to do crazy shit, it's going to be Lane Kiffin.
Right.
So if you're going to get any type of fucking hybrid ass freak Micah Parsons type player, it's going to be out of a Lane Kiffin type program.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, it just the most basic human rationale I can think of, and somebody can call me ignorant for this if they want to, but like, if one Micah Parsons type player is good, well, surely 2 is better.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to complain.
I wasn't at the fucking pro day. I didn't watch the tape on pro day. We've talked about it 100 times. Like we both have 9 to 5 jobs. We try to figure, like, follow as much as we can. Unfortunately, well, I mean, you did like fucking 700 mock drafts that ended up being better than the overall draft. But like it, I mean, if there's one person in the Cowboys organization that I have faith in, it is Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
It's not Mike McCarthy. It's not Jerry Jones. It's not Stephen Jones. It's not Charlotte Jones. And it's Dan Quinn more than Kellen Moore. Like,
absolutely.
So, once I kind of piped down from everything that was going on, set back, and I was like, I mean, this is what Dan Quinn gets paid to do. Dan Quinn got paid to go to fucking Oxford, Mississippi on a fucking Friday morning and sit and he saw something. And I mean,
yeah.
I was much more on board with that pick. An SEC defensive, I mean, yeah, Ole Miss, whatever. He's not from fucking Georgia. He's not one of the 5 Georgia defensive players taken in the first round. But
oh shit,
he's still a fucking starter playing SEC football. I mean,
I'm glad you brought that up. The 5 getting taken from Georgia in the first round. This also made me feel better about the first round pick. That big son of a bitch on the fucking line that went to Philly.
Yeah.
I can't remember his fucking name. But is an absolute animal. Like, that dude's going to wreak havoc. It's like it's a taller, more athletic Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's going to remind me so much. It shows the picture from, I think it's a Georgia night game, or maybe it's just high school game. And it's like, it's so similar to that, like Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram picture.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
So
what's
that also made me feel better for the Tyler Smith pick. Is like, okay, we got to see this son of a bitch twice a year. You know what? If we get a couple holding calls, I'll live with it.
Yeah.
But do not let that man get to Dak, and you belly up with him as much as he's going to belly up to you, and that's going to be a fucking clash of titans.
Jordan Davis. Is
yes.
Yeah.
So that one also, when we took Tyler, I was like, you know what? All right, because we skipped out on Johnson, but we need somebody to block that son of a bitch twice a year. Dak's going to get hurt.
Jordan Davis is 6'7", 348 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
4'7", 40. We all know that was a clip a couple months ago at the Combine.
Oh. God, I hate Philly.
Dude, that's
God damn.
That's wild.
Oh, that's a terrible fucking thought. Why couldn't they have taken a fucking shitty receiver? Hell, they know they're so bad at drafting receivers, they had to fucking trade for one.
Yeah. Dude. Here's a picture from Sports Illustrated when they played Arkansas, and Raheem Smith. I mean, Raheem Smith's a running back, but he is like fucking absolutely fixing it.
Oh my God. That's create a player type of shit.
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, 4th and goal on the 1. I'm putting that son of a bitch at running back. Hey, brother, just hold on to the ball.
Man.
Give me 1 yard.
Yeah, we're going to.
God.
We might see some fucking NFC beast line lockups.
Yeah, no shit. Damn. Round 3. I hate the thought of that. Round 3. I'm glad we didn't take a receiver in 1 or 2. And I was kind of worried we were. But it was a deep receiving class. If we took a receiver, this is the one that I figured we would. In a lot of my mock drafts, this is where I took him. took any receiver. The earliest I took a receiver. Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver from South Alabama. We're pretty solid at receiver already. We've talked about it. We got fucking CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. Just signed James Washington. Noah Brown's coming back. And now we're adding Jalen. Jalen's a freak of an athlete. And I think because he went to South Alabama, a whole lot of people don't really know that. But he's going to blow the fucking doors off people. And Cowboy fans are going to lose their fucking mind come preseason when they see this dude.
Here's what I love about Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I like that. All you Sunbelt fans out there. This man already, this is what I love. We have like this lineage over the last 18 months. CeeDee Lamb wanted Amari Cooper's job. Grinded every day. We watched, we watched the shit. We watched HBO. We watched every single day. We watched them chopping up. And as if you really don't know CeeDee Lamb, I'll say it. I thought he was maybe not immature, but he wasn't I didn't think he was the person that he is. Like, he's locked in. He's focused. Yeah. We watched all that shit preseason. He was out there every single practice getting info from Coop, whether it's routes, whether it's tips,
footwork,
tricks, digs, footwork. Yeah. And we're already seeing that from this. Jalen Tolbert, in the most motivating, non-aggressive way, was I'm about to make an impact. I'm playing with CD. I'm playing with Dak. I'm playing with Zeke. I'm playing on the most prolific team in the NFL. I'm gonna make an impact.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. Dude can fly.
Yeah.
He can fly. It's going to be which I'm for. If that comes out slow, I like a lot of underneath short shit and just letting him and CD. They're both of them yards after catch is stupid. I still think CeeDee Lamb is, maybe recency bias, fan bias. CeeDee Lamb is still one of the best yards after I've seen that I can be a fan. CeeDee Lamb was one of those players that drew me to OU to watch CeeDee play. I've never been on the OU bandwagon. I was on the CeeDee Lamb bandwagon, and Jalen told me the same thing. Yeah. I think every second of screen time that he can get, and I'm here for it. That's what being part of the Dallas Cowboys is about.
Yeah, he seems absolutely bought in, and I take back what I said about the first two picks. First three picks, I think we had our minds fucking made up because they said that Dak even contacted well before the draft, 2 weeks ago, chopping it up with him. That shit don't happen. You may support somebody, but it's not talking job. Hey, we're about to work together. So we already had our minds made up, but I don't mind that pick one bit.
Yeah, I think that and the big thing, like you said with that, is that was hush news until after he was picked. If that decision wasn't already made, then I feel like that's especially somebody playing from a conference like that, a small South Alabama, like you said earlier, if his name's not out there, if I if I don't know for sure that I'm going with Cowboys, which it's safe to say we in that phone call, Dak said, "Hey, here's the plan. Like, we need a line. We're working line. We like what you can do. We're hoping you hang out till 3. Like, we're going. We know that was said. It's never going to be disclosed. That was said. We know that was said.
Yeah.
If that wasn't said, there's no way that some sort of story about Jalen Tolbert being looked at by the Dallas Cowboys 8 days before the draft. There's no way that doesn't leak, because that's every bit of publicity that he needs, especially as a 3rd, 4th round receiver.
Exactly.
That honestly, a lot of people probably aren't following. So it's like you said, that phone call with Dak, I mean, it'll never be confirmed, but I'm 100% confident in.
That's what happened.
This is what's going to happen, big man. So let's just you trust us. We're taking you in 3rd.
Yeah.
And
day 2, you're a Cowboy, brother.
Yeah.
Round 4, Jake Ferguson, tight end, Wisconsin. Don't mind that either. Nope. Obviously, Schultz be number 1, but we love the 2 tight ends. We let Jarwin walk, injury, money issue. So we love the 2 tight ends. Needed to go get one. Jake's a great fit for us. Not going to dive too deep to him, but that's my take on Jake for that pick.
The only thing I got from him was the 2 things that I think of when I think of Wisconsin football are fullbacks and tight ends.
Yeah.
So works for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we draft a fullback or a tight end out of Wisconsin, probably not going to hear a lot from me.
Yeah. You know how to say round 5's pick name?
No.
Matt
Waletzko?
Yeah. Offensive tackle, North Dakota. Obviously, we don't know much about him, or else we know his fucking name. But seeing his videos, he's a human wrecking ball. Manhandles people, which we love. We always have someone go down for either fucking injury or suspension for some shit. I could see him at some point stepping in and being a backup, a fill-in role. Dude's just an animal on the line. You almost think if you're playing defense, he just loves to hit people, it looks like.
Yep.
Then round 5, also 167. Darren Bland, quarterback, Fresno State. We're pretty good at quarterback right now, which is wild to say. I mean, other than taking somebody super early, like a superstar. Trayvon, Anthony, Kelvin. Kelvin stays in trouble, probably Kelvin and Trayvon this year, with Anthony being our 3, but just some more depth there. Probably, in my opinion, maybe the best pick of the draft. Mr. Clark from LSU, who will be out this year. Just had offseason surgery. If it wasn't for surgery, probably a 1st rounder, if not a 2nd round.
Yeah.
But could very, very win early. Bite the bullet. Let him rehab this year. Have him, Jabril Cox, and Micah next year at linebacker is going to be fucking terrifying.
Yep.
That is probably my favorite pick of the draft.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off,
there it is.
Connor's an Arkansas boy.
There's the Hogs. We knew it was going to happen.
John Ridgway, defense tackle, Arkansas.
I mean, we knew it was going to happen.
You want to hear a wild stat? I saw this, and I didn't double check into it, so it might be fucking wrong. but I saw multiple people talking about it. You know, Jerry's only drafted, I believe, one Arkansas Razorback.
I could see that. Jerry be the type of person to cover his tracks and some shit like that. Yeah.
It blew my mind. You know who it is?
Mm-mm.
It's not too far back. It's a little ways back, but it's not super far. Oh, yeah. You can think of it. Running back.
That's who I was thinking of, but it's not.
It's not McFadden.
No.
Same draft.
It was. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah.
It's Felix.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Felix Jones. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Wild stack.
Huh. Son of a
But
bitch.
it doesn't sound right. But yeah,
No.
we wrap it up. Connor's an Arkansas guy. I'm an Oklahoma State guy. With John Ridgway out of Arkansas and then Devin Harper out of OSU. So it's last two picks said, Jerry said, I'm going to do my North Texas boys right.
That's all
I'm
he did.
taking a Razorback. I'm taking a poke. Let's fucking go.
He fucking said, "Hey, I listen." That is what that's what the last two rounds said. I've refused to believe. I mean, John Ridgway is a great defensive tackle. He come from a great fucking I'm not gonna get on my fucking Arkansas soapbox. Just probably the most fucking turned around team in fucking college football, especially playing in the SEC. You know, no big deal. Finishing third in the SEC West, not a big deal.
Hey, he looks like a horse.
He's the epitome of what you would think. Like if you think of schools like Arkansas, Oklahoma State, fucking like anything in this like Southern Baptist, like what do we call it? Like the fucking Washita Mountains, Bible Belt. Like you think of fucking John Ridgway, like you know he fucking goes home and puts on his overalls and shit like that. Like it's great guy, comes from great defense. So fucking shout out, very good job.
Hey, does yours show a fucking time up top?
Yeah, they're after us. I don't know. It just popped up.
It says meeting time 9:36. Reports left.
Fucking, I guess our fucking episodes are like hockey games now. Just 2 intermissions.
Yeah, so we'll probably have to break it up again. We'll move on to baseball. The Rangers lose 3 out of 4 with Houston. Turn around though, win 2 out of 3, win the series with the defending World Series champs, the Bravos. I'm gonna hit on 2 games, one from each. Thursday, the last game of the Houston series, Martin Perez takes a perfect game into the fucking 7th. We haven't had a no-hitter, let alone a perfect game, since '94, since Kenny Rogers. So it's pretty nice to tease with that, especially when we were just like, oh, we'll bring Martin to fucking 8 innings. But he's like, hey, I'll do more than that. Let's go win a ball game. But we still fucking lose it, which is fucking terrible. But that was my highlight for the Houston series. I don't know if you got anything on that before we move over to Atlanta. But it went about as expected with fucking Houston.
Yeah, like it was dirty. Like it was not. No, my fucking Silver Spur series or whatever the fuck it's called. It's just.
Yeah, Houston's still fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, so the Atlanta series last night was the middle game, game 2. I went to it. Dane Dunning pitches his fucking ass off. 7 2/3, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 7 Ks. Pitched fucking lights out. That's the Dane Dunning that we want to see more of. We've talked about it not competing really this year. But that's the Dane Dunning we want in our rotation the next 3 to 5 years while we're really going to fucking compete.
Yep.
So it is nice to see glimpses of that. Zach Rex, first big league hit. Shout out to him. Love seeing that. Wild. Fastest game I've ever fucking been to.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours and 12 minutes or some shit.
Yeah. I think when I walked out, I think they said it was 2:16, but I was like, there's no fucking way. But I was like, looking at the clock, and I'm like, we have barely been here. I've never been to a fucking game that fast. I couldn't tell you the fucking. I'm looking up the fastest Ranger game in history now.
That's close.
I'm fucking curious.
My thing on that is, and I like the magnitude is so much different. But man, I know this is gonna tug at you because this is your guy. This is your. I know for you, it's probably top 3 moments in Rangers history for you. The Dane Dunning outing the other day, whatever, we're 20 games into the season. Where we've seen him as opposed to where he performed Saturday, this gives me fucking 2011 Derek Holland game 4 5s.
Oh yeah.
Fucking dude could not miss. Just a guy that we've had in the organizations. Like you said, we know the potential's there. We're just waiting on him to peak. Dutch was the same way. Like he comes out, he makes quality starts. Every single start, there's like one little misfire. One thing's off, he's a fucking great guy. He's a great pitcher. Something just always happens to go wrong. Comes out game 4, 2011. Easily, I feel confident saying this. As long as I've been alive, as long as I've been understanding baseball, best pitching performance that I've seen. Rangers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, granted, it's a end of April baseball game. We're fucking 6 games below 500, whatever the fuck we are. But you start to get those vibes when you're getting alerts. Dave Dunning's gone 7 1/3. Just pitch counts low. He's fucking humming it. This is where you start to next year. Oh, okay, next year.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on the Dane Dunning outing. The fucking uniforms were disgusting.
Oh, beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
The whole goddamn talking about there. Man, this is the best uniform I've seen all year. And it's fucking cool that the fucking threads look great. Fucking Corey seeing the goddamn baseball. He loves hitting in this ballpark. That was the smartest investment we ever made. We've watched him fucking murder this ballpark during the World Series and said, hey, what if you did the same thing? What if you did the same thing? It just benefited us for the next 10 years.
Yeah, just wear a different jersey. It's still got blue and red and white.
Yeah. And he was like,
all right.
Cool. Sounds great. And that's the fucking
he said,
threads look
can I have the same blocker? We said, hell yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely, sir.
Someone get the fuck out.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess talking that, Simeon's still struggling. The other part of our $500 million. There's still no need to fucking panic. I mean, we're not winning the World Series this year. If it happens, holy fucking shit. I do a lot of shit for going to the World Series this year, but it's not really in our odds. So chill the fuck out. Let him work it out. He's a fucking veteran. He literally just hit the most home runs ever by a second baseman last year. Just chill. It's going to play out. It's going to be okay. But talking roster, Sam Huff has been optioned, which understandably, Jonah Heim was on paternity leave, just had a kid. Congratulations. We knew Sam would be called up to fill that role. We knew he'd probably go back down. Not long. I don't feel, till we see him every day. But Willie Calhoun has been optioned to Round Rock. Now is when I'm starting to consider how much longer will Willie Calhoun wear a Ranger uniform.
Yeah, we talked about it like first week. We briefly hit on it, and we said with the way that this lineup, like there are some people, and I honestly thought the first person would be Nathaniel Lowe. Obviously, he's having a fucking breakout start to this season, so yeah. He's getting a pass for now. But we mentioned Willie. We said he's going to be one of those people that you're going to have a very small window to prove that, hey, like you just gave another example. Like if we have Willie DH and Cole's playing right field, so we got Willie DH and we have Brad and Eli doing this like three games to one left field type thing. We start seeing more of Sam Huff, who just came up and played like he was still playing fucking recess baseball. Yeah, had no issues whatsoever. I mean, even if he's not catching, like there's your DH.
Yep,
I'm right behind you on the Willie Bear thing, man. Like we talk about it all the time. It's a fucking business, and like we went out and made some business decisions this offseason.
Yeah.
So
says less than 1 minute. So we're probably about to fucking get dropped. But we'll pick it back up. Y'all won't fucking feel the delay, but we will.
That's it.
So we're just riding the light. Yeah, not sure how much more longer Willie does have. It sucks. We like Willie. Willie's a lovable guy. Bad luck. I mean, it hasn't been because purpose injuries. I mean, really not purpose. Nobody really tries to get hurt, but getting hit multiple times, you can't fucking control that. And that's really setting back. And it sucks to see, but maybe it'll be like a Profar where he moves on, if he moves on. And we are back to the third period is underway. Like we said, computer smart people, just give us advice. We're not even giving specifics. Just tell us how to be smarter with computers. Because this is the second time we've been kicked off tonight. So this is our third recording. We'll put them all together later and let you listen to them. But, yep, Willie option. We don't know how much longer we got with him. Hopefully it works out. Obviously for both of us, one way or another. Whether it's him succeeding for a long time with us or parting ways and him succeeding elsewhere. Like I said, could be another Profar where shit just didn't work out. Injury bug, shit happening, just going the wrong fucking way.
Yep.
Split ways, and it's benefited us. And Profar's taken off, and he's having a hell of a career where he was a middle infielder with us, number one prospect in baseball, and now he's a great outfielder with San Diego. But this week, off day tomorrow. Then we got 2 games at Philly. Then we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday series in the Bronx. Gonna be good baseball. 2 good teams. Especially the Yankees are on a fucking streak right now. Hopefully we can ruin that shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, of course, this last week was Houston and Atlanta, but this is gonna be another complete turnaround. I mean, this is upper echelon challenge wise for our pitching staff.
Yeah,
this is these. I mean, the Phillies, you have Schwarber, Castellanos, and then as much as you hate the fucking pinstripes, man, somehow they still fucking produce. Rizzo, Gallo, Judge, Stanton, fucking, you hate it.
Izzy, Trevino.
Yeah.
Be a little family reunion.
Yeah.
That's all I got on baseball.
Yeah, I mean, my only thing is I'm with you. There's so much fucking Marcus Semien panic, man. And I'm trying to, like, every single time I see one of these, I'm trying to call those people out where I'm not even, dude, if we're being honest, Marcus Semien's a franchise player. Like,
yeah.
On a non-franchise player, I'm probably not even getting concerned about the Mendoza line until June, July, All-Star break. I promise
Especially
you.
a year we're not competing.
We're not competing, and I promise you, like you said, I'm not, like, Marcus Semien's performance at the plate and performance at, like, on the field have already spoke for themselves.
Yeah.
If through the first 20 games of a 162 game season, there's still 142 games left. So we have to play the same amount of games that we've played already 7 more times.
Yeah.
If he's batting 170 through those 20 games, I'm not concerned.
No. Because if this happens in August, it's not as bad.
Right.
Because the average don't look bad. The hits don't look bad. The runs, the RBIs, the home runs, all that shit doesn't look as bad.
Yeah.
But on a smaller scale, it looks like he's just playing like complete dog shit. I mean, yeah, he's in a slump, but when it's later in the year, it doesn't look as bad because those stats aren't so fucking low.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't mean this in a bad way towards anyone, but that, like, if you follow baseball, like, on a more than just like a fair weather fan basis, like, honestly, the 3 main offensive attributes that we go off of are, like, they're really statistically irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like, they're great markers, and they're, like, it's a good way to communicate how good of an offensive player someone is. But and anyone, I mean, the majority of people in, like, our Nortex group and stuff like that, they know. But, like, advanced analytics is, like, we're talking about WAR, like BBAP, stuff like that. Like, and I guarantee you, when you start pulling those numbers, like the XRC, stuff like that, when you start looking at stuff like that, Marcus Semien is not a concern.
No, not at all.
So, and it's just like you said, when Marcus Semien goes 1 for 30 in September, the sample size is so much bigger because he's already had fucking 450 at bats this season, and it's like, oh, it's not a big deal. When really that to me, that's much more concerning than doing it at the end of April.
Right.
So
after a fucking weird year.
Yeah, that's my
lockout where he's on the fucking committee.
Yeah, that's my little tidbit for anyone out there. Like, don't, if you're
chill.
Yeah, I mean, we're like, that's one of the luxuries of baseball. Like, literally, even good, like, baseball is it's 162 games. There's no one that's gonna fucking ride a high for 162 games.
Exactly.
Like, so,
my Texas Heat. It's gonna be a tiresome, gruesome week for the fans.
Oh yeah.
Late nights, every night, starting tomorrow. Ain't no rest for the wicked. So, you ride this fucking wave with us. You better get your naps in.
Yep.
You better get your Red Bull, your coffee, whatever your fucking go-getter is. You're ready to go. Because we're grinding this. So, the fan base, Nortex, between the Stars and the Mavs, it's late nights. I mean, to be honest, granted, you don't know the playoffs, you don't know who you're going to play, the schedule, all that good shit. But this is the week I would like for the Rangers to be playing fucking Oakland, Seattle, LA. We're already going to be up. But, fuck no. We're going to the fucking East Coast. But at least it'll be split up. We can watch all fucking games. But yeah, fan base is feeling the heat this week. It's going to be a grind. The adrenaline's going to be high. late nights every night.
It's gonna be a wild week. Crazy. I still don't have enough viewing devices in my home. I'm trying to figure out what I want to. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to redeem my next honeydew for. Like, so I think I'm gonna try to get another TV.
Don't blame you.
It's like I can't do it anymore. I was like, this definitely started off as a casual thing, and then I was like, I'm having to tweet. I'm watching this TV. I'm watching shit on my phone. Like it's actually become more than that. So it's gonna be a crazy week for the fans. I like that. I'm going Jake Ottinger, man.
Hey, I like it.
Not because he's doing anything bad, but this probably gonna be the biggest week of his young career. The fucking Calgary Flames are go-getters, dude. They are fucking shooters. They're gonna put 35 shots on the goal every fucking game.
Yeah.
We talked about it. I don't remember if it was when we were recording or if before we recorded last week, but they're like their points differential is like 110.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, it's like Johnny Gaudreau, Kachuk, they're fucking shooters, dude. Jake, if you listen, that like shots on net, son.
It's gonna be that Vegas game every fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, balls to the wall. You better be ready for everything. Yep. You better be on your fucking toes. You better be giving 110%.
Yep.
For all 60 minutes every fucking night.
No,
I like that pick. Like you said, not doing anything wrong, but it's gonna be a hell of a ride for it. And it's not going to be, all right, you got one game here. Okay, now you're playing Anaheim. No, this is a 7-game series. So you better fucking strap up and get ready. I like that pick a lot. That's a good one.
They're such a fucking, man, they're scrap. I'm much more concerned about Stars and Flames than I am Mavs and Suns. It's just like Johnny Gaudreau. Didn't miss a fucking game this year. Matthew Kachuk didn't miss a fucking game this year. Like it's fucking wild. And like they're the what we talk about Marcus Semien. That's what they are of hockey. Like Matthew Kachuk's like 24 years old. 450 games played in his career already.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's insane.
382 points. Like he has a plus minus of 85. Like these fucking they do not come off the ice. And they're like same thing with Johnny Gaudreau. Like Johnny Gaudreau's 28 years old, over 600 games played already. 609. He averages more than 1 point per game for his career.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And that's wild. I'm kind of glad you brought that up. I didn't say it earlier. It was on my mind. I don't know why I didn't fucking say it. But I guess because it's cool to say that we jumped Nashville for that wild card 1 spot. But as wild as it sounds, and I think a lot of Stars fans would agree.
I'm already agreeing with you.
I would have liked to play Colorado.
I'm already agreeing with you. Absolutely.
I think we would stand up better with the Avalanche than we will with the Flames.
Yep.
And maybe that's what Nashville was fucking thinking. Maybe. They're like, hell, let's just go fucking lose. And if the Stars fuck around and get lucky and win a fucking game, then they have to go deal with Calgary.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have minded playing Colorado instead.
Yeah. If we make a first round exit, I got a lot of money on Calgary, and then what I don't put on Calgary is going to go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
They're fucking, but Calgary's scary, man. And nothing against Scott Wedgwood, but it nothing against Jake either. But man, this is one of those series where you miss 6'7" Ben Bishop.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking. So that's my hot seat, and it's nothing against Jake. It's going to be pucks are going to be on it. So I should have went fucking Ryan Suter. He's also got, he's a fucking permanent hot seat. I don't think that he knows that he's a defensive man. I don't think anyone tells him that. He is fucking lost. He ends up around the point. He ends up facing the net when the puck is at the point. Like he ends up lost. So he's a permanent hot seat. He's on there with Bones and the Jackals.
I was about to say, throw the Jackals in there too.
Fuck, man, sell the fucking team, dude. Stop fucking tweeting. Stop this sportsmanship shit. Oh, thanks for having us, Old Glory Rugby. Thanks for fucking shitting down our throats. What? Sell the fucking team. Delete the Twitter, dude.
I don't even know if I saw the final yesterday, but I know it was bad.
But it's like fucking 54-10 or something, 56-14 or something. Like,
oh fuck.
They don't even. We don't even fucking like. If they post like, we'll be losing fucking 9,000-6, and they're like, oh, another try, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm over the Jacks. Sell the fucking team, dude.
Yeah, last I saw, we were getting fucking asses whooped.
Sell the team. Get rid of that shit.
53-14.
It's not even fucking close. Like it's
so bad.
I'd be fucking by full time, I'd be drunk, passed out in my seat if I was at Choctaw Stadium. Just
oh yeah, absolutely.
There's
probably on the field.
It might be. I might try my fucking hand at it.
Yeah.
So
how bad can we do?
Fucking permanent hot seat Jackals, Bones, Ryan Suter on there now.
Yeah, it's getting deeper and deeper. My lone star though.
Yeah.
I'm going Jake Kidd.
Love it.
I think he's the mastermind behind it all. The whole fucking process, the buy-in, the atmosphere. Jake Kidd's leading the fucking Storm. And
love it.
I mean, yeah, we got Luka, but we're not this like just fucking superstar studded team that everybody's like, holy shit. How are we gonna stop them? No. You're not gonna stop us because we're literally gonna fucking stop you. And just fucking run with it.
Yep.
Like, you can stop me, but everybody around me is gonna keep going. So good fucking luck. But we're gonna have you fucking rattled. So Jake Kidd, people question the hiring. We are heading in the right fucking direction, and it is wonderful.
I got a way that I want to talk about this, but I don't know who I want to give it to. I mean, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna. Yeah, whatever.
Fuck it.
Word this however you need to. We talked about it in depth. I'm more impressed with the draft than I initially was.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to go out on a limb and say like the fucking War Room is a lone star. I don't think it was a goddamn A+ performance, but and maybe it's just us. Maybe we literally do just care this much and keep up this much. But like some picks made sense. The more we talk about it, I like the Tyler Smith pick. The more I'm sitting here thinking, just in divisional matchups. Think about this. If you're listening to this right now. Just in divisional matchups, NFC Beast, we're going to face Kayvon Thibodeau. Chase Young's back from injury.
Yep.
And in case you didn't listen to the first period of this, dude from Georgia, Jordan Thomas.
Yeah.
That's just divisional games. Those are games we have to play every single year.
Twice.
Those are another little peek into
that's a third of the season.
Yeah, another little peek into how things work. All three of those teams drafted those players in the first round. So all three of those players on all three of those teams are going to be there for the next 5 years. So that's each one of them. That's 30 games. That's 10 games against each one of those players.
Yeah.
When you sit back and cut it up like that, it might not be a bad idea that we went and got a freak of an offensive tackle. Might not be a bad idea.
Did we be at all?
Did we pass on a guy that was a great defender out of the ACC? Yeah. Is it a terrible idea to go get a guy who likes to throw people around like Michael Orr style and just is a freak of an offensive tackle? Probably not. Probably not a bad idea. I don't hate it.
Nope.
Then we talked at length about the fucking pick up at wide receiver. Like
Jalen Tolbert.
Like I like it. I think he's gonna come in there. And I think he's gonna make it competitive. I don't think he's not gonna take Ben's job. I don't think he's gonna take Michael Gallup's job. He's not gonna take CD's job. But he's gonna be especially with us running the two tight end set, like he's gonna be a great 4 guy. If we're doing a lot of underneath stuff, he's gonna be great in the slot, especially with said gone. Like,
Jalen's in a perfect opportunity to fucking take full advantage of being an everyday fucking NFL football player.
Yeah, and it's great. Like I'm not trying to get ahead of it, but like we essentially, I'm not saying he's the same caliber player, same type of player as Cedric Wilson.
Right.
We're able to let Cedric go do his thing. He comes into our organization. He makes a name for himself. Some of that is due to the Michael Gallup injury. That sucks, but that's how it works. And now we roll the next man right up, and we have him on. We got him on a rookie contract. Was it 5th round? Like, the business.
No, third round.
The business side of things, like that's not costing us anything.
No.
So.
Yeah.
That's
War Room getting some love.
Yeah.
Not A plus. But
yeah, no, not like I'm probably not even like giving you guys a sticker to fucking put on your report card or anything. But like, I think if you're really trying to rationalize with it, just kind of sit back and look at it from that way. Like, if you're like, oh, this and that, because I started down that road and I was like, oh man, we could have really freed up Micah. We could have had a true linebacker, like you said. Then we have Jabril, all of this, and then I'm like, man, maybe there is, and I think Kellen is awkwardly smart, and I also like Dan Quinn has coaching experience, and I really wonder if, even though it's not a completely defensive minded pick, if there's not a little input sometimes, and he's like, hey, I know you guys like this rock star, but don't forget, like, we got to build an offensive line too.
Right, and I guarantee he thinks that.
Yeah,
man just wants to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I like it. Big week this week. Same thing we talked about last week, just no draft this week, but big baseball games and then fucking late night partying with the boys from American Airlines. Gonna be a hell of a week. So grind it out.
Rolling disclaimer for Nortex, man. This is like, if you're on the fence about it, hop on, turn notifications on, try it for this week, man. See, like this is probably the most content filled week you're gonna get, like, in the near future. Like, we got a playoff basketball team that's fucking hotter than hell right now. We got a hockey team that snuck into the playoffs, and they're going to play one of the hottest teams in the league. And we got the Rangers just coming off a series win against the fucking defending World Series champions. Like, what? Like, worst case scenario, you hate us, you just turn notifications off and never follow Skid. But shit.
Yeah. But if not, you may fucking love this shit.
Yeah. See if you like what we're putting out. Get on there. Like, interact with us. Like, challenge us to be better. I'm fine with that. Please.
Yeah.
Get on there. Interact.
Ask us questions. Fucking let us know what you want. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Let us know what you like, don't like. Fucking just let us know.
For sure. This will be a big week.
Oh, yeah. But hopefully we got another good week next week. So we'll see y'all then.
Adios.